Hey, this is ChibiSkeven here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last part, we saw a memory of Rivali trying to take, pretty much knows how to, I should say, Rivali is a jerkwad. Let's just put it that much. And we met up with Teba, who is a Rita warrior that wanted to take down the Divine Beast Vah Medoh. In this part, we're gonna help Teba defeat Vah Medoh now that we are pretty much proved to him that we are the real thing. Anyways, let's talk to him and go forth. Okay, it's time to face Divine Beast Vah Medoh. Normal arrows won't put a dent in those cannons. You'll need to hit them with bomb arrows. These are precious commodities, so don't expect me to do this again, but take these bomb arrows. Anyways, we received 20 bomb arrows. Also, it'll be cold up there. You'll want to prepare a warm meal or bring some warm clothes. I'm ready. I'm warm enough. Alright, but let me ask you something. Why are you doing this? Why risk your life to bring down Medoh? I just can't watch. You can't just sit and watch innocent people be terrorized. Then imagine how I feel as a proud Rita warrior. That's fair enough. Right, get on. Alright, and here we go. Riding on the back of a Rito. And onwards to Vah Medoh. Alright, it's showtime. Man, even I feel like I'm going to freeze up here. There's Divine Beast Vah Medoh. It has its barrier up again. What a pain. What's wrong, Link? Too scared to talk? Let's go over the plan. See those cannons? I'll draw their fire. While I'm doing that, use your bomb arrow to destroy the cannon. Got it so far? If you need to withdraw for a bit, just spread your cloth and float straight up in the updraft for a while. You'll take that as a sign that we need to regroup. Don't bother aiming for anything covered by Medoh's barrier. It's impenetrable. And whatever you do, don't get close enough to touch it. And finally, I know I said this a few times already, but don't forget your cold protection. We can move whenever you're ready. Let's go. Alright, now go blow up those cannons.
It's on you.
Alright, so here we are facing against Divine Beast Vah Medoh. So anyway, we got our bomb arrows equipped, but you gotta watch out for these cannons, because they will fire at you. So anyways, Teba's gonna distract them while we take the aim on these cannons. But yeah, he's right. You do need to destroy these cannons in order to take down the barrier.
That's it.
Alright. So yeah, these are the mechanics of fighting a Divine Beast. Pretty much, you'll be riding alongside with somebody with a Divine Beast. So this is a really cool action-packed part of the game. So finally some excitement. And I kind of want to be quiet for it because I kind of do like the music of this Divine Beast. Not my favorite, but I still really do like the music for the Divine Beast.
That's the way.
So yeah, anyways, we need to take down 2 more cannons of the Divine Beast. This is actually one of the easier ones to do. It's kind of more of a casual one, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I do like the Divine Beast battles. I really do. So I'm more so excited for the other ones, that we'll be facing soon. Alright, so anyway, the cannon's firing at Teba, and we need to destroy this cannon. So this is something that you'll expect for the other Divine Beast, so look forward to that. So Teba is distracting the cannons. We need to destroy this last cannon, and then we can get inside Medoh. So yeah, you have unlimited flight time since the updraft will catch you. And that was really close, actually. Alright, so let's destroy this cannon. Get out of the way, and destroy. Alright, and there we go, we did it! We broke all the cannons, and we destroyed the barrier.
Well done, Link. That thing is history. Bad news, Link. Looks like I got hit pretty good back there. I think I need to get back to the flight range. I just hope that I can make it back. You head down the middle. Good luck. It's all you.
Alright, so we finally made it inside Divine Beast and Vah Medoh. Alright, scan our Sheikah slate, and we have a travel gate registered. So we can warp back here anytime we want to and leave.
Well now, I've seen that face before. I had a feeling you would show up eventually, but making me wait 100 years is a bit indulgent. You're here to wrest control of Medoh away from Ganon, correct? If so, then the first thing you'll want to do is find yourself a map. That guidance stone has the information for the layout of this divine beast. Can you make it there?
Jeez, Rivali, even if you're dead, you're still a jerk. But yeah, so now we made it to the Divine Beast. Now, this is a weird transition to do. I'm actually going to leave the Divine Beast real quick. Reasons why, there is actually a special piece of dialogue I want to show if you happen to leave the Divine Beast and leave it, unharmed, and go back to Teba or whoever you're fighting alongside with. So, I'm going to go back to the flight range real quick just to show that piece of dialogue. So, yeah, we're just going to leave real quick. Alright, so if you warp out of the Divine Beast, you'll be in the flight range. Now, the reason I'm doing it is because I want to see Teba. As you can see, in the cutscene, Teba was hurt. And not only that, he has an actual special piece of dialogue I want to show. So let's actually talk to him and see how he's doing. You. I can't believe it got me. My leg is in worse shape than I thought. And I was so close to stopping Divine Beast Vah Medoh. Damn it. That piece of dialogue really surprised me. That is legit the first time in a Zelda game that you hear a minor swearing. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but that actually took me by surprise when I actually saw this piece of dialogue. Which, honestly, that's really cool, because even though the Zelda series is, rated E for the most part, except for Twilight Princess, that's rated T, Zelda in general feels like it should have been more of a teen rating instead of E, but this surprised me that an E10 game like this had that word, so it's actually kind of interesting to see. And not only that, I'm not used to seeing swearing in most Nintendo games, so this is like a first for me. Like, it legit had me surprised. I can't move my leg, and at a time like this, sorry. Can't move my leg, and I'm all out of bomb arrows. There's nothing more I can do. So, Teba feels defeated, but he can't do anything about it, so we'll have to let him sit out on this for a while. But yeah. Anyways, but we can warp back to the Divine Beast whenever we want to. So as you can see, we can warp here anytime. So, see you guys in the Divine Beast! Alright, so back in the Divine Beast Vah Medoh. So, I know that was a weird transition to actually leave and just see that piece of dialogue, but I really want to do that. Like, you're gonna see me do that for pretty much all the Divine Beasts, because every character that you're gonna meet has a special piece of dialogue that you can only get if you leave the Divine Beast before taming it. But anyways, I do not want to have bomb arrows, but let's actually go inside. So yeah, I guess you could call this part of the game, at least going inside the Divine Beast, kind of like our dungeon in a way, even though it doesn't feel like it's a full length of the full dungeon. But yes, this Divine Beast section in this game is pretty much, I guess you could say, our dungeon in a way. And of course, there are turret chests inside the Divine Beast, so there is really no clarification if you got all the oh, shoot, hello, this movie. Yeah, by the way, this Divine Beast movie. But yeah, anyways, there is no sign whether you got all the turret chests or not. You just get whatever you can find, and that's it. So I'm not sure if I will get all the turret chests. Also, these are special enemies only inside the Divine Beast. These are cursed bokoblins, or any cursed enemies. You're gonna find cursed bokoblins, cursed moblins, and cursed Lizalfos. So, yeah. But they do get spit out from that mouth thing right there, and I could have sworn there was something else that I can try to do. Actually, there is the eye, yeah. We did see these things before in the I forgot what that tower is called, the Rito Tower, or whatever it's called, Tabantha. Yeah, if you shoot the eye of the Malice, some Malice will disappear. But yeah, welcome to the Divine Beast. Well, there's going to be a mechanic in a bit that will is pretty much going to be a staple for the Divine Beast. But well, yeah, we kind of made it to the top of the Divine Beast, by the way. But there is something I kind of want to get. I want to get that turret chest, but I probably have to do that later on. Before I do, I need to grab these and move them so that way I can travel along this area. And also, there's a Guardian, which I don't have this one, number 2. Might as well get that one. Alright. But Divine Beasts, they can be done rather quick. At least this one, in my opinion, is probably the most easiest one to do. And get rid of you. Also, we have a new weapon here, which I think I might take. Well, first take pictures. It's actually called a Guardian Spear, so might as well get that. Alright. That does 10 damage. I don't really need that. That's very weak. Anyways, we made it to this pedestal that will show us the map. I think that's what Rivali said, but whatever. She display indicating the daily map of Divine Beast. Yeah, so we will get a map of Divine Beast. So once we get the map of the Divine Beast, things are going to be a little bit different. Mainly this is going to be the gimmick of every Divine Beast. I mean, each one of them has different controls, but this is generally the mechanic of the Divine Beast.
You'll need to look closely at your map of the Divine Beast. The terminals that will activate Medoh are marked by those glowing points. You'll need to activate all of the terminals to take back control. Think you're up to it?
Alright, so with that we can manipulate certain aspects of the Divine Beast from the map screen. So as you can see, we have this little meter that's on the side of the Divine Beast. Essentially, we can tilt the Divine Beast however we want. So now we have a little bit of control of the Divine Beast. I mean, it's still, you know, obviously going to attack, but we at least can move it somehow. But yeah, so we can move the Divine Beast if we want to. So let's say if you want to head for, I guess, the right side of the map, I guess you want to tilt upwards. So yeah, as you can see, you can move the Divine Beast however you please. So this is it. Probably like mainly the gimmick of Divine Beast that you can essentially move them. So not all of them are going to do the same functions, but they will do similar things like moving. So for example, Medoh will tilt to whichever side you command it to. Also get rid of this so that way we can get through this area. So yeah, we need to find terminals of each area. Also, we have this thing. Get rid of that. Because that will spit out more cursed enemies. Get another turret chest. And yeah, there's a lot of turret chests and a nice claymore. Ooh, I kind of want that weapon. What should I get rid of? Actually, let's get rid of Sledgehammer. I got too many of those things. Alright, so we got a nice claymore. What do we have over there? We have a Curse with Zalphos, so that's another one. Yeah, this is the only time you can actually see them, and I did not get that. Shoot, I kind of want to get that. So yeah, you can use the tilting of the Divine Beast to your advantage. So, yeah. But pretty much we got 5, I think he said 5 terminals. Yeah, we got 5 terminals before taking full control of the Divine Beast. Like, we still don't have all the controls of the Divine Beast just yet. We still need to take down the terminals, and oh god. Thankfully these guys are weak, so I don't have to worry about them. Right, so there's a terminal right there, so we need to tilt this thing out again. Alright, so let's tilt this back up, so that way I can at least get up to that Divine Beast, the terminal. Alright, so, anyways. So yeah, a lot of people say this is not considered, you know, a dungeon-ish thing, but honestly, to me, it feels like it. Like, even though it's not technically a dungeon, but it still feels like it. So, it's not like a full-length dungeon, but it feels like somewhat like a mini-dungeon in a way.
There are 4 terminals remaining. Still a ways to go.
We can never impress Rivali, can we? Yeah, Rivali is a jerkwad. Anyways, we do see another terminal, I believe. Yeah, right there. So we need to move that terminal. We do have a bombable rock in the way, so I think we should probably bomb it. Also, turn this on, because you're going to need it. That will create a wind current. And also, every Divine Beast is themed based on their element. Like I said before, for their shrines, they are based on their element. So in this case, wind is the element. So you gotta use the wind to your advantage. Anyways, bomb that. And I think we might want to turn this off. You don't really need that on, so let's turn that off. But now we need to tilt the Medoh so we can get that Medoh ball over here. And use Magnesis to press that button that's on the other side. So, Medoh I find to be a really easy one, and honestly, I kind of do enjoy this Divine Beast as the, you know, doing the puzzles. I do like the puzzles of this dungeon, I really do. There's gonna be, obviously, the other Divine Beast that we're gonna do, so this is just, like, probably, honestly, my second favorite for puzzle-wise. Like, I really do like the puzzles. Like, as much as I don't like, Rivali, I do like his Divine Beast. Like, as in, like, for puzzle-wise, I really do like the puzzles, so, and I do enjoy this one. So, yeah. Obviously well, not obvious, but there's gonna be different Divine Beasts that I really love the puzzles and the fight with, which we'll get to, soon. Just not right now. Anyways, we got that open, so now we can actually head up to the terminal and activate it. And I think we'll get all the terminals in this part, so that's exciting. Alright, so turn this on.
There are 3 terminals remaining. Keep going.
Oh wow, he actually said something encouraging for once. Yeah, he said keep going. I'm like, oh, well then. I wasn't expecting more encouragement from him, but sure. Alright, so yeah, this one is actually rather easy. All you gotta do is just take one side at a time. I'm gonna wait till this is fully tilted because there is actually a church that I kind of want to get over here. So yeah, it's really cool that you can get a lot of height when the Divine Beast is tilted, so this is really cool. And also we can get this turret chest. And we got a nice bow, which I got plenty of, since an OCD of leaving chests unopened, I might as well get it. I don't want to get rid of this. Just get rid of one of these, just to replace one with another, even though it's the same bow. Alright, so yeah, just get a nice bow, that's it. Alrighty. I do see a little thing over here, so I kind of want to destroy this. Let's destroy you. There we go. Oh, don't pop one out. That is a Curseless Alpha. Sorry, I took a picture of you. Get over here. Get over here. Thankfully, you guys only have 1 HP, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, so anyways, open this up. And we have ice arrows. Wow, 10 of them? Really? Sheesh. Like, I don't need ice arrows for anything. Alright, so this switch will turn on the wind, so we need to open that up. We also need to tilt the Divine Beast yet again. But we do need to keep this on hold because what it does, while the propeller is moving, it will open the gate for us. Because if we move it, it will close the gate, I believe. Right? Yep, it will close the gate. So we need to keep this spinning so that way it can hit the switch. And there we go. That opens up a terminal for us. So this divine beast is rather short. Like I said before, you can kind of treat this as somewhat of a mini dungeon. Even though people say they call the shrine mini dungeon, then divine beasts are just divine beasts.
You're almost there.
So anyways, we got 2 terminals remaining, so we're practically almost done. Okay, so now on the map we have 2 terminals left on each side of the wing, so we need to go down here, and actually I can do a shortcut for this one. I can just skip over this, so that's really exciting. Alright, anyway, destroy this eye so that way we can get through easily. Alright, don't spit out an enemy, whatever you do. Okay, good. Alright, now this is like a really fun part that I like to do. This part, since the divine beast is tilted, we can access the other side by just using our glider. And that's it! We just get this other terminal.
Just 1 terminal remaining. What now?
Alright, so we have 1 terminal remaining. Alright, so the other one's on the other side of the divine beast, so now we gotta tilt this guy. And I see a little thing over there, but honestly, we don't really need to get that. Unless we need to, but we really don't. Alright, so anyways, tilt this divine beast, and I think that's pretty good. We can pretty much... Oh crap. Okay, good. I thought I didn't get enough height from that, but thankfully I did. This one you can actually kind of cheat out in a way, which honestly, maybe I could. Actually, I might. I mean, if you fall, it's fine. You will get warped back up here. But what you're supposed to do is ride that little cargo over there, or that little, I guess, gondola thing, and supposed to ride it across this area. But honestly, you don't really need to. All you need to do is just kind of fly and hit that thing. So there are obviously other ways to cheat, you know, getting terminals in Divine Beast. But anyway, this is our last terminal.
That was the last terminal. Now you just need to start the main control unit. I want you to take a good look at your map. There should be a new glowing point on there. Well, flap to it.
Alright, so with that, we activated all the terminals of the Divine Beast. So now we have a new glowing point in our map, which is the center. Alright, and also before I do, I'm going to switch to my camera because, well, we're going to take a picture of something rather unique and big. But you know what? I'm going to save that for the next part, guys. Yes, I know, cliffhang you guys before we complete the Divine Beast. So, anyways, we're going to fly up here real quick. Alright. So it's at the very tippy top, like we saw this little thing here. So now it's glowing. But I am going to stop here, guys. So next time on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we'll see what this thing is and complete the Divine Beast. Anyways, I will see you guys then. So, this is ChibiSkeven saying bye!